go and do that when they go by. Good. No, I mean,
Katie.
Yeah. Now I'm turning all red and everything loud. You can turn it off because I have like pictures and things.
That's the fun about it.
Oh, turn it off.
Good job.
We know during you can't.
And what he thought would happen. But how? I can't remember now.
Okay. All right, here's the way it's going to work. Okay, obviously we're going to have to continue this on Monday and maybe even Tuesday. And we're going to take opening speeches, right? And I'm going to collect these speeches when we're done, so you have a chance to revamp them. Okay, for instance, Wes and others can do a little better.
We have to write a speech and give it fixed, you know.
Yeah, Wes and others.
Do it on the site. We have to write it down because I don't read anything on this papers.
Okay, all right, I'll take it back. Okay. I still wanted an outline, and you still look pretty pathetic with your outline. Okay? Yeah, I wanted a report. I wanted you to have, something written down so that you're not talking entirely off the top of your head. I say that to Wes because he's still probably going to do the job, orally. And I will grade you on the oral presentation much more. But, I collected them yesterday, so those of you that wanted to turn it in today, do that before you leave, okay? Because I still need to see that. Part of the reason to answer you directly, Wes, is just keep you honest and grade you, be able to grade you on it. But I can grade oral, and I will be grading oral mostly. So, okay. I'll also allow 3 questions and 2 comments after each speech. Okay, so we're just not having speech after speech. And if we do a couple today, we'll have an idea of what we're doing on Monday, and you can come back prepared. Give your own. Does anybody want to volunteer to go first?
Shouldn't it be the people that are in the other league?
Okay. It doesn't matter if you're going to volunteer. But yeah, it should be somebody in the other league. Anybody want to get it out of the way? All right, Wes. Let's. You're a what country?
I'm USA, but I'm summarizing and going over the points that the 2 previous USA speakers wanted to bring up.
Yeah.
But I can go ahead and I can go
What's your
also.
country?
Libya.
Okay, let's do Libya first. Thank you.
Basically, this is just going to be off the top of my head because I haven't really heard anything coming out of the Libyan government since this chemical plant. Esteemed delegates, it's my pleasure to be president of this conference, and it is my hope that with all efforts consolidated, it will be successful. There's a lot of concerns, of course, going on in the Arab and Middle East countries right now with different things. I hear about the Soviet immigrants in Israel and the West Bank, and the Soviet Union actually coming out and saying things. But I think really and truly that this is going to be a time that we're going to see some changes happening in Israel concerning the PLO. I think that we should all as a body consider Arafat's pledge for a peace conference with Israel as something serious, something that we should all look at. And my country would be willing to mediate in this and would hope that I would get support from other countries to instigate not so much a peace conference, but a conference of understanding, a conference of negotiation, something that's going to be progressive for a change. Because with all of these other movements going on to establish stable governments here and there, I understand that the Likud party is divided now. And I understand that Israel may not be as stable as it would like to be to go into conferencing. But the initial policies that we have, and initial policies that they have, and initial policies that the PLO have to be all kind of mapped out, and an understanding has to be established. I think that the superpowers could have a whole lot to do with it. I think that their influence on Israel right now could really make or break their decision to have a conference with the PLO. If the United States pressures the Israeli government to be more progressive than they are willing to be right now with their policy, they may not be as willing to take care of internal affairs as they would like to be. And the same thing with the Soviet Union. If the Soviet Union, with this new immigrant problem, are concerned in the West Bank makes it so much of an issue that that's all that we're concerned with, we're not going to get anywhere with it. So I would hope that in this conferencing time, the United States and the Soviet Union, as well as other countries, would be willing to help start the process going. And again, I would like to say that since the PLO is not president this time, hopefully I'd like to see a delegate come and speak.
It is president, West.
Is West going to be PLO also, on top of the United States?
Well, we already have the United States here, right? Yeah, so you can drop that.
Goodness gracious almighty.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's keep it simple. The rest will be the PLO, and these two are the United
How's
States.
this then? I am pleased to see that the PLO is present at this conference, and I hope that the delegate will have some input concerning this from his point of view. And again, we would like to offer our support concerning a conference between Israel and the Palestine Liberation Organization. Thank you.
Any questions? Okay, Monica, what country?
Jordan. Well, I think that is your speech. You addressed very general issues, and I'm just wondering what your position is on the chemical plant that is now been discovered to be still in effect, and I'm just wondering what your response to all the criticism is about the chemical plant.
You're referring to our pharmaceutical plant that's continued to be under operations as it was 4 or 5 years ago when the United States and other international inspectors came around and took a look at it. Yes, it's fully functional and producing pharmaceuticals as we speak.
Country, Rob? Egypt?
Egypt.
Okay.
Well, I'm just commenting on the question.
Do you have a question to Libya?
No.
Okay, there will be 2 comments allowed after 3 questions. Any other questions? USA?
Yes. I have a question. How do you plan to have this great understanding and to help start a process when you are right now working with a plant that we discovered in January of '89 that is a pharmaceutical plant which produces chemical weapons? Are you planning on helping the people feel better by killing them or burning their lungs? I'd like to know a little more information about this pharmaceutical plant.
Well, you already obviously know more about the pharmaceutical plant than most of the people here. It probably would be best that you inform them about it. It is a pharmaceutical plant, incidentally. And like I said before, it's operating as a pharmaceutical plant. As far as this conference is concerned, the two have no relation to each other. Our concerns as far as...
See, as I'm saying, it's one thing if you have shape, but when you look like that, I don't know.
Wait, $3,000.
Whose camera is that?
$3,000?
Whoa, look at that dirty look. Oh, Diana. There's a babe.
Do we have a text in this class?
I hope not. Huh? Oh, that's right. Rob Swift. Sherman. Beautiful picture. Up once again.
I did some looking.
You're late. He's definitely late. All right.
Anyone else want to stop me?
We're a bunch of idiots.
rip those tennis skirts hard, don't you?
Can girls wear shorts?
Yeah.
In the spring?
But Melissa Gussie took and forgot her bloomers to go
Uh-oh.
underneath them. And that she had the shortest tennis.
Yeah.
He's a
Okay,
trick.
you come in the cafeteria, you know the new cases and it's all brick? You know what I'm talking about?
I don't know, but I can go for it.
Okay, it's like,
Does he or does he?
He doesn't know what's going on.
Huh?
He doesn't know what's going on.
He doesn't know.
No, really, Chris. I thought it, you know. No.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, beef fine chips, I hate them. They're not for human consumption.
That was even funnier because you have to eat the thing so they remove it.
Yeah, a check. How can you tell by check was my hair?
Where's my little?
Are you recording right now?
Oh, yeah.
That's all.
Ed sadly takes a look at his paper, having received it back from the teacher. Poor guy.
Just to keep reading. Yeah. And he wouldn't leave the room to eat. He'd tell his mom to bring it up there. Sound that just affected his whole curiosity, I guess you might They call it a greed for knowledge. That's a good way to put it. Oh, man, what are you doing?
Bye, Susan.
I don't see it.
Shout, it'll burn you.
No, it's not powerful. Got a little trouble getting it started sometimes.
You gotta turn it on. Pretty soon that basement's gonna pop out of there.
I have that trouble,
Let's get some mirrors out. Yeah, reflect it all the way around the room, stuff like that.
No, I had trouble with this last year doing it. It's not gonna do it anymore.
Did you ever get it on?
Yeah, after a little while. It's on.
Doesn't it have to warm up?
Not usually, not, at least not this long. The fuse is okay, but it's on.
Isn't that? Never
I
mind.
had trouble with this one time last year, and then I got it, then it worked all right too. But we'll give it a few minutes.